What's up, Cola? Fancy seeing you here. What's up, Moonchild? SC Wolverines. I went into your live, Wolverines. Um, Nothing happened. It was just a black screen. I understand having technical issues, man. It's so frustrating. Yeah. Um, are you doing it like from your phone? Are you doing it through YouTube? Or are you trying to use StreamYard? Or trying to use my laptop and OBS? Oh, OBS. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't know anything about that. I might be having to learn. I've been thinking about using OBS to do some things. So I'm just trying to find projects I can work on inside because it's so cold outside. So that's how I ended up here doing this. Just hand sanding this one here. I got these two. I'm gonna hand sand. This is kind of where it started. You can see the deep scratches in there. And I'm sanding them out here. It's, I don't know, 10 degrees, maybe 7, something like that. It was 10 degrees in the garage when I went out there to get a clamp. It's too cold for me to be out there working. Yeah. This is 320. I started with 180 and I'm on the 320. What's up, Matt? Almost didn't see you come in. This knife's gonna have a paracord wrapped handle. Minus 14. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to go minus, but we're getting real close to it. And it's supposed to warm up here in a couple days. Minus 15 now. Wow. That's not very far away either. This one's kind of a pain to hand sand because it's got it's a Tonto, so it's got the 3 different bevels on it that all have to be sanded separately. But it's looking good. That's 320. School was canceled because of the cold. Yeah. Yeah, back in my day. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. It's just a lot of sanding to get all the bevels sanded good. So again, I'm at 320 on that side, and then I did some sanding on these obviously, but they've been sitting in toolbox for a year or something. So, but I haven't done any on the bevels yet. So that's where it's starting. I don't know if you can how well. Yeah, you can see there's some big old scratches in it. Yes, SE, you get 20 hours per month free on StreamYard. If you do it just right, once you go live, it will let you keep going live past 20 hours, like in the last live. So if you end it right with like 19 hours and whatever 45 minutes used, you can then go live again for however long. But then after that, you gotta wait for the month. All right. Yeah, that's already happened to me a couple times, Matt. Had to go back. So I'm gonna start with 180 on this side now. I need to move my light, depending on where I'm sanding. Maybe my chair. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's not very hard. I find it pretty easy to go live with my phone. That's what I've been doing. What's up, Trapper 101? Good to see you. Didn't know how to shut the stream off. Yeah, that happens too. What's up? I'm your Huckleberry. Good to see you. That reminds me, I was thinking about, I always get in trouble for the music, so I was thinking next time I was going to play a mashup stream in my background, so I'd have music. At least less copyrighted. I'm just sanding away something I could do inside where it's not freezing. All the other projects I've been working on, I need to be outside to work on, so they're all on hold for right now. Yeah, I kind of figured that. That's all I've really gotten. It's just kind of annoying because I've been trying so hard and they pick it up in the background. They're good at it. What's up, What Life? Thing a little setup here isn't clamped down very good. What's up, Andy? Good to see you. I don't know if I'm missing anyone. think originally my plan was I was going to Cerakote these ones, so that's why I never had hand sanded them. They were going to get a different finish, but I changed my mind on that. I'm going to do a hand sanded finish like I do on most of them. I'm using 180 right now, Mario. And this one's been heat treated and everything. I'm doing this is my final sanding process on it. Oh yeah, this is pokey. It's like, the knife's not sharp at all, but this right down here is just waiting to poke me. Yeah, this is gonna have a paracord wrapped handle. I don't know if you can see, let's see. So you can see, you might be able to see there's a little bump right there. That'll be where the last wrap goes. They always try to like slide down the edge here, so I put a little bump to stop the cord, and that's what that one is too. And it'll go through there, tie in that back hole there. I got 3 more of these same knives. I got 2 right here that are getting paracord handles, and I got 3 in my shop, the same exact style here, and they're all getting handle scales, different varieties. What's up, rural prepper? Good to see you. One of these days I'm going to learn how to say that. It's always the hardest scratches to get right in there. What's up, Billy? I told you, man, you can email me. TheBeStLifeHomestead@gmail.com. y'all can probably see my dog. Maybe if I wasn't in the way. Slurping her water. She's drooling because there's cooking going on. Yeah, Wolverine's got his dog, man. They look like they could be out of the same litter. Yeah, she'll sit there and watch you cook, and the whole floor will be wet because she'll be drooling. Kind of gross. Yeah, I mean it's not like some dogs that just drool all the time, but yeah, when she thinks she's gonna get food, she does it. Loses all self-control and just can't wait to get some food. Yeah, 180. 180 grit sandpaper. It's like comes like this on a roll. I'm just sticking little pieces on there right now. It's a little piece of leather I'm using as a backing. I usually start out on just the flat side. talking about how cold it is. But yes, it's like all I've been thinking all day. Can't go outside. It's cold. Cold in the house. It's so cold. Not much flat section on this little bevel here. It's hard to stay right on it. No, I do not have a wood stove. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about there, Billy. Yeah, I wish I had one too. A wood stove would be nice. I did have nothing but a wood stove at one time, and that kind of gets old too. But it'd be nice to have one in addition to. The one knife I was working on last stream, the one with the green handle, OD green canvas handle, and leather sheath. That one actually sold. Someone who was watching bought it. So that was pretty cool. It sold on my Etsy store. I appreciate that. I don't know if he's in here now, but there's just two little scratches right there I still gotta get. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Usually they sit there for a while, but that one someone watched and wanted it. Some deep scratches down here. Thank you, Cola. My little temporary sanding spot's not set up that great. It kind of wiggles a little. Alright. I'm almost done with the 180 on this side, and I'll do 320, and then I'll do the 600 on both sides, and then that'll probably be done for this one. It'll be ready for the paracord handle, and I'll probably do Kydex sheath for these two. The flats on the sides of these I can tell has already been sanded. I know for one reason I wouldn't have put my mark in there if it wasn't sanded. But they're kind of scratched up from getting bounced around for a year. Doesn't take much to clean them up real quick. Switch to 320. Do it on the brass side, the flat side, not the side with the little leather cushion on it. Yeah, rural. It's pretty sure these are 80 CRV2, which I think is what that kitchen knife is, but it could be 1095. This is the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's 80 CRV2, but if it's not, it's 1095. I need to keep better track of that. Whenever I start a project, I'll remember what I'm making it out of. I'm making it right now. Then you end up not finishing it and coming back to it a year later, and then you might not remember. Which is where I'm at. If I'd have finished it at the time when I knew I wouldn't forget what it was, I wouldn't have. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking little knife. I actually made quite a few like this. I definitely have a pattern of this one that I use whenever I want to make one. What's up, South Florida sunshine? Good to see you. Oh man, 37, that's a heat wave. Man, I got this it's a playlist of cover songs going, and some of them I can't even. I'm like, this ain't a cover, and then I look up and it is. The person's just too good at it. I know I've seen people North Florida with snow. Oh man, how many hours? I don't know. I never kept too much track of it. Probably like one like this with a paracord handle, 10 maybe. I tend to work on them in like batches. Like right now, I got two of them sitting here. This one I haven't touched today yet, but I plan on doing all this to that one too at some point here. So a lot of times I'm not doing just one at a time. But yeah, a lot of hours. I meant to put it on the side of the leather. Once I get all the scratches out from the machine and with the 180, it works. It's pretty quick when you go up through the other grits. I like to make sure the point is not hanging off of this board here, so I can't as easily shiv myself with it. Vacuum tub, I don't know what that is. Tube. Sharpening is like a whole different thing. It is not that easy. I use the little leather side more when I'm starting to get towards the end and the finer grits. Kind of helps smooth everything out. It does kind of round corners out a little if you use it too much. Which is why I start with the flat side. Especially on this knife, I don't want to round corners. The corners are kind of like a focal point of the knife with the 3 different bevels. Let me stand up so I can see what you are seeing. Let's film it rubbing around on the board. So yeah. See, I got. See all the deep scratches go in this direction here, back and forth. So I got all those sanded out on this one now. All my scratches are going this way. Up to 320. Now I'm gonna go to 600, maybe 800, and then that'll be my finish, my finished finish. Yeah, the links don't work in here. If you click on my little picture in the top left there, that'll take you to the page, and my Etsy link is right there. Just down a little bit from the top. What's up, Kaiser? Good to see you. It didn't stab me in the foot. That's good. So I went right to the 800. Um, this will be my final finish. I'll try to get it real nice and even, and it'll be ready for the paracord, which I'll be doing later. When I get this one ready for paracord, I'm gonna start sanding that other one. And I'll be where I need to get out to the garage to do sheaths. Yeah, I jumped out of the way. This is regular 3M wet dry 800 grit sandpaper. And earlier I was using this, which is another 3M. This one's 320 and this one's 180. 3M, whatever. Gold 3M. Not really any kind of special sandpaper. A lot of the sandpapers I use are common in auto body because that's what I used to always do for a living. So I'm used to those and I know how they work, and like that's where this stuff comes from, and I love it because it's got the sticky on the back of it. It's so much easier. But it's, you pay for that convenience. The coarser grits I usually don't use with any, I use Windex. I usually don't use it with the coarser ones, but the finer grits, yeah, I start using something. Usually oil or Windex, but I prefer Windex. For this. No, I don't pre-soak the paper. I don't want that much mess around here. Dripping and stuff like that, so. What's up, MB? Good to see you. Glad to have you. Glad to have you here.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Billy. If I was sanding the whole car, if I was wet sanding a car or something, yeah, I'd probably pre-soak my paper, but for what I'm doing here, no. I don't need that much mess around. Especially not, I'm doing this in the living room. Have a good night, South Florida. Uh, I want to know what's for dinner. I'm getting hungry. It's sausage and cabbage and potatoes. This is actually an old maker's mark because I made this knife a year ago. I put that mark on there a year ago, and that's why it still says Colorado, but I'm not changing it. Seminole. Oh. I'd have to sand half the knife away to get that mark out of there. Yeah. Yeah, I did come up with a. I mean, this is a new process. The electro etching the maker's mark in there is a new process. I don't know. I don't know if any of the knives I've done it to are actually gone to anyone yet. The one I'm sending out tomorrow has the etched in mark. I was doing a stamp at one time. Sometimes I would not put one on at all, which I didn't like doing, but sometimes I didn't want to mess the knife up, and when I was stamping them, I used to mess up a lot of them stamping it, so I kind of quit doing that. I do like stamping when I make the folders, which I haven't made a folder in a long time. I like stamping those ones because it's like more old-timey. It kind of goes with the theme of what they are, but not right now. confused. Does the cat want cinnamon rolls or just doesn't want you to have cinnamon rolls? I have no idea what this TikTok hearts, whatever it is. Yeah, Billy, you're just crazy, man. Hey, we agree on that one. Yeah, I probably still need to do that too. At some point, it's been too long. Amazon won't let you do a review, I feel like. Let me get the scratches real nice and uniform. Oh, almost dropped that. Going transverse. I ain't going transverse. You transverse. I must have missed it, but I guess Nala was on the screen again. I wasn't paying attention. I know she's standing right next to me here, staring at the food. Every now and then, I guess she gets thirsty from standing there drooling and comes over and gets a drink. I got all the same scratches, but I don't like the pattern. It's like you can see where I set it down, wiggle just the tiniest bit. Watch out. polish. What y'all know? Oh, damn. A little bit goes a long ways. Yeah, it's. I got a. You probably can't tell. Yeah, you can't really see it. I got a piece, cut off piece of granite right here. So cut off from a countertop with this wood clamp with a piece of a table clamped into it, and then they're clamped to the countertop. That's just sitting on the table, so I'm not like hopefully messing up the table. I guess it is kind of a jeweler's bench setup. It's not really the intention. It's kind of the same setup I would use if I was in the garage, but it's a little more. I'd just be clamping everything straight to the table out there. Ripping the paper towel apart, but can't tell if it's better with I shine the light right on it or anyway. There is that side is ready for the cord wrapped handle. I still need to sand this side real good. You can see how much it scratches up from just wiggling around on that board. So I need to get this side with the 800 real good, but I don't want this side to look like that when I get done, so I want to tape this off. I mean, you could. Oh, I see what it is. Turning guns is asking questions. Yeah, it's good for a lot of things. What do you use a knife for? It must be my brother or someone. He shared me out or something. Yeah, Amazon boxes. Alright. So I got that other side masked off. Hopefully it doesn't get scratched up from being moved around on here. Yeah, right there's good. Billy. The Best Life Homestead at gmail.com. Mike is almost off camera. Yeah, it's hard for me to get the camera. Um, is that any better? No. Okay, maybe like that. I can't really get the camera any closer, or it's in the way of my chair. I might have to go back. Not might. I'm going back to 320. So these are little scratches from shaking her around on when I was sanding the other side. It's not gonna take forever to get out with 800. Yeah, you could also check out my Etsy, and then you could, where do you see yourself after 6 years and 4 months? I don't know. Somewhere pretty close to where I am right now. Most likely. What about you? Where do you see yourself in 6 years and 4 months? I'm curious now. Oh man, I hope not. I mean, stuff happens, but I hope not. I hope you'll be right here trolling me in my comments, asking me crazy questions. Okay. I'll mute real quick. My dog's about to bark. Alright. The dog gets all worked up and starts, yeah, there she goes again. She's not over it yet. I mean, Billy, I told you, email me, dude. If you want it that bad, you can email me and we'll see if it can happen. But I don't, you talk a lot of shit. I don't know if you're for real or not sometimes. I don't think it's a shock for you to hear that. back for the 320 just a second here where it's real scratched up. They come right out with this, but they don't with the other wet paper. What's up, Brian Lloyd? Yeah, I hear you, Navy vet. See, I thought I'd gotten all them scratches out. The 320, there's still some in there. I might be going back to it. Actually, I'm just gonna do it. As soon as you think you might need to do it, you need to do it. I can still see where it wiggled around on there. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Stay warm, man. It's cold. Well, I'm in the house here working on something different than what I have been working on. This was something I could do in the house. Everything else I need to do, or that I've been working on lately, at least on the lives, this all needs to be done out in the shop. Get a new piece of 800 here. Yeah, I bet you do, Billy. You make the best cinnamon rolls ever. Better cinnamon rolls than anyone has ever made. No one makes better cinnamon rolls than Billy. I mean, you might make a good cinnamon roll, but the best ever, I doubt it. Yeah, you can cook. I agree. I know you can cook, actually. We've talked about this before. But somewhere out there, there's an old grandma somewhere that makes better cinnamon rolls than you. Just saying. Ow. I stabbed myself. Cute dog. Yeah, she's begging. I'm sure you do. My little paper towel go. There it is. I mean, I hear that Billy makes the best broccoli cheddar soup. Then child. Quit it. Stop it. Oh my God. Yeah, she got me a little bit there. I kind of expected it. She heard the little dogs move. So she's barking at them. Because she's kind of a brat. Fastness is key. Yeah, I disagree. I don't know. You're in the wrong place if you expect it to happen fast. Well, I can take a joke. I'm actually not sharpening it. This is a knife I'm making, and I'm just sanding the flat spots. It's not sharp at all yet on the edge. I'm trying to get a real even scratch pattern, so I'm only trying to set it down real gently and then pull straight. Thanks for coming in, Orlando. No, I did not forge this. It was ground out of a piece of steel, like a 2-inch wide, 3-foot long bar of steel, knife steel, and then it was just cut and drilled and ground out. It was not hammered and forged. Yeah, it takes a while. I didn't do this one live, but I've done live streams where I did other ones where I show that whole process. I'm sure I will again. Oh, right on, Kaiser. I was kind of wondering what he said. I saw a thumbs up, so I figured it was probably good. Yeah, you can check out some other videos. I try to live stream. I say I try to go every day, but I don't. I don't go every day, but I try to. But I go at least a couple times a week usually. Right now it's so cold I can't do it out in my shop, so I'm in the living room. There's one scratch right there that's going this way instead of this way. Yeah, thank you. My dog she's pretty cute. She wants me to feed her or something. So she sits there and stares at me. I'm still alive, but the screen I'm watching on is buffering. Okay, it's back. If I had this set up better, I could push harder because when I push, it wants to fall off. Yeah, she's definitely supervising, that's for sure. Yeah, it's getting shined up pretty good now. Give it a little, hit it with a little bit of this polish here. Kind of got too much, that's way too much. So a little bit goes a long way. I can't read that comment, but thanks for joining us. Again, this one's gonna have a paracord wrapped handle, so this part here is gonna be covered. I do want it to look nice still, but it'll mostly be covered. And from like right about here forwards, what you'll be able to see. She's back. Come here. You say hi? She's a little camera shy. Oh, you're gonna look up at it again right when I move it. She doesn't want to play, she wants food. Sorry, I know I was doing that off camera. All right. Yeah, thank you, MB. So there it is. That's. I'll try to get. Yeah, that's not too bad of a view. You can kind of see all the different bevels on there. Um, so that's ready for the paracord handle. So next I'll put the paracord wrap handle on there, and then I'll make a sheath, and then I will sharpen it, and it'll be done. So, but really next is I got another one exactly like this sitting here that I'm gonna start sanding that one next. So, paracord's in the garage. I'm not going to get it right now, and it's either gonna be a black or a tan, but so that's what we got here. I think I'm gonna end the live stream. Kind of sucks with so many people in here, but if y'all want to see more, hit the subscribe, hit the like and subscribe, or the dislike and the subscribe. So, but that's it for today. And really, I don't know. I don't think y'all want to watch me sand a whole nother one all over again like that. But so. out how to end this. Y'all have a good day. I'll try to go again tomorrow. We'll see what it's like with the weather. So.